Behind Santa Barbara's postcard image of beaches, beautiful homes, and tourism, many local families experience significant economic hardship. More than 60% of students in Santa Barbara Unified are identified as socioeconomically disadvantaged, and approximately 17% of children countywide live in poverty. Anxiety, depression, trauma, and family stress do not remain outside the classroom. Prolonged exposure to adversity can create toxic stress, disrupting a young person's developing stress response system and increasing the risk of mental and physical health conditions. School-based mental health programs bring care directly to students, reducing barriers such as transportation, cost, provider shortages, scheduling demands, and stigma. But access also depends on stable systems, effective partnerships, and sustainable funding. In 2025, the U.S. Department of Education discontinued more than 200 previously awarded school mental health and workforce development grants. Although courts later required new continuation decisions, uncertainty continued into 2026, complicating staffing, planning, and service sustainability. Within this changing environment, the Family Service Agency of Santa Barbara County continues to provide accessible support. Its school-based program delivers therapy, case management, and critical incident response in K-12 schools throughout Santa Barbara County. FSA also delivers services through California's CalAIM Enhanced Care Management benefit. ECM provides eligible Medi-Cal members with complex medical and social needs a lead care manager who coordinates physical health, behavioral health, social services, and community resources. Enhanced care management and school-based therapy are distinct services. However, both reflect the principle that effective support must be accessible, coordinated, person-centered, and responsive to real-life barriers. As services and partnerships evolve, FSA continues working to make mental health support accessible to children, youth, and families. Whether care occurs at school, through telehealth, at an FSA office, or in a community setting. At intake, clinicians gather information about emotional well-being and use standardized measures to identify concerns such as depression and trauma-related stress. Throughout treatment, clinicians provide individualized support. At discharge, assessment measures are completed again to determine how students' symptoms and well-being have changed over time. The severity measure for depression, youth ages 11 to 17, and the Children's Revised Impact of Event Scale, or the CRIES-8, help track changes in depression and trauma-related symptoms. The CSQ-8 allows students and caregivers to share how they experienced the care they received. Numbers provide one part of the story. Feedback from students and caregivers help FSA understand whether services feel supportive, respectful, useful, and responsive to families' real-life circumstances. By looking across assessment results and family feedback, FSA can identify what is working, where gaps remain, and how services can continue improving. Funding streams, partnerships, and service settings may change, but the needs of children and families remain. By measuring outcomes, listening to families, and adapting with intention, FSA can continue to build stronger systems of care across Santa Barbara County.